Welcome to the Blockchain Security Monk tutorials as part of the FortaBot development training. And so in lesson 17, we step into the world of MEV, that is miner's maximal extractable value, and sandwich attacks. A sandwich attack is a type of front-running exploit in DeFi where a malicious bot profits from trapping a victim's transaction between its own. So imagine a victim wants to swap 1000 ETH for DAI or USDC on a DEX. So first, the attacker's first transaction buys the token first, and then the price goes up. So the second action involves that the victim's transaction executes at a worse price as a result. And then the third movement involves that the attacker's second transaction sells the token and takes profit. So the attacker sandwiches the victim. As security watchers, our bot will look for this three transaction pattern in a single block. So let's start walking through the project structure that by now you should know this by heart. We've been repeating this structure in the previous lessons. So we start with the source folder in which we find the agent.js that detects the three transaction sandwich pattern. Then we have the test folder in which this is to simulate blocks to test detection logic. Then in the package.json, we find the, this is to handle the Node.js dependencies. Then in the Forta config.json is for the configuration for Forta deployment, both for testnet or mainnet. And finally, the README doc that is for documentation and usage instructions. So let's review the bot logic in the source folder. This is a simplified detector. This scans each block's transactions in triplets in this triple transaction. If the first and last transaction come from the same address and middle is different, then it triggers the alert and emits a medium severity finding object. So in production, you would enhance this to check DEX trades for real MEV behavior. So let's test this bot by starting with the installation of the dependencies in your local environment with npm install. Once that is ready, then you run the bot locally with npx forta agent run. Now the bot will start in block simulation mode, showing that the agent is starting, and the agent now is running locally and waiting for blocks. But by default, no finding appears again, like in the previous cases, because the simulator does not create a sandwich pattern automatically. So we have to simulate a sandwich attack. And to see a finding object, we manually simulate a block with the three transaction sandwich pattern. So let's create a test file called simulate block.js So here you can fill in each address in the transactions to simulate 3 different transactions. You can create 3 new wallet address in your MetaMask or in any wallet, and you can try with 3 different wallet addresses. Once that is ready, then you run it in your terminal with node test/simulate-block.js. Once you get to see the output and see the finding object, then you will read the possible sandwich attack, and in the description it's going to say from run by the address of the attacker and the victim attacker, the victim address, and then background in same block. And this will confirm that the bot can detect a suspicious 3-transaction sandwich pattern. So in summary, with lesson 17, you have learned what a sandwich attack is in MEV terms, that is miner's maximum extractable value. You have learned how to detect basic attack patterns using block level scanning, and you have learned how to simulate multi-transaction scenarios locally to confirm alerts. This skill is critical for DeFi protocol monitoring, and you will see it in more depth in the coming lessons. So now your bot spots the silent hunters of DeFi, that are the MEV bots preying on user transactions. So I hope this lesson has been useful, and until the next meditation.